Hey, this is Greg T. Hey there, it's Greg T.
Hey there, it's Greg T with the Image Stop and Think Beyond the Brand, and this is your branding moment. Okay, a little bit of a different branding moment here. We are hitting, and you may be watching this after the fact, but that's okay. Just want to kind of cover and kind of go over the fact that we're approaching Remembrance Day here, and I wanted to acknowledge something that I heard a story. I heard about a post that was done on YouTube by someone who is, I guess, a millennial. And this is not, first of all, just to bash millennials. I want to make sure we get this. But this is to talk about some of the attitude that some people are having toward the recognition that we are giving people for what they have done in the name of standing up for rights and helping other people. This poppy right here, okay. This is to recognize and to give some acknowledgement to those who gave and served for our beliefs as a society. Okay, whether you believe or agree with the reasons why some of our our governments have gone to war or gone to any kind of military extent to enforce things, and I don't want to get into anything from the world wars to the Afghanistan to Iraq, nothing like that. But what I want to do is really get down to why the people who have done what they have done in the name of serving their country and the people in their country, and really talk about that. This is to acknowledge them. This is to actually talk about, or at least give them the credit for doing what they felt was to support us and to help us sustain or maintain a free society, and working for the betterment of other people. This is not a debate to get into on whether the reason that the war happened was valid, or whether it was for reasons that we don't agree with. This isn't to get into whether people did things that were right, wrong, or whatever in the midst of some of these wars, because there are some atrocious things, by all means. This isn't to give credit to or to give the approval of some of those horrible things, but it is to recognize the fact that people stood for something that they believed in, that they wanted to help other people, and they felt that there were those who were standing in a place and trying to take the world somewhere and take people somewhere that was either going to be oppressive or be a horrible thing for our society and our culture. And it comes down to these people sacrifice themselves, and they sacrifice the parts of their lives, if not their entire lives, to do that for us. And I think that's an important thing to remember and to acknowledge. And I want to give thanks to the people who stood for and stood up for the things that we do believe in. And whether I agree or disagree with the reason for the wars themselves is irrelevant in that. And I'm not making a statement whether I do agree or not here. But for the people who stood up for and believed that they were doing the right things, I want to thank you. And do appreciate the fact that people did stand up for this. And if it wasn't for people like that, where would we be? And that's something I think we should all remember. So on the branding moment side of things, we have beliefs, we have stances that we have for our companies, for the people that we serve and the people that we work for, and I think we need to stand up for them and not just be pushed around and bullied by those who feel that this world needs to be done a different way. We know what we're doing for people. We're in midst of some huge changes in our society, whether it be from, whether it be economically or the fact that just our population's growing and we've got a lot more people to deal with. And we need to stand for working together and helping each other and do what we can to support each other. So let's make sure that that's what we're standing for. So that's it. Stand for working with each other, helping each other, and being thankful for those who have done what they can to do what they can for other people and us. It's Greg T with the Image Stop and Think Beyond the Brand, and thank you so much. Cheers, success.